Police Athletic League traces its roots back to 1914. Back then, one of its original goals was to reduce tensions between police officers and youth. That continues today, more than 100 years later, with several special programs for kids. Here to talk more about the Police Athletic League is Executive Director Frederick Watts. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So interesting to read about the history and way back then, almost the same issues that we're dealing with today.
Yes, these are fundamental issues, and the police saw over 100 years ago that the way to sort of combat some of these issues was to create relationships between the police and the children in the community, and we do that 100 years later.
Yeah, so for people who don't know, what is the Police Athletic League?
We are an independent, nonprofit youth development organization, but we work very closely with the NYPD, with the police. So what we do is we create all sorts of programs for children, from early childhood education, after-school programs for elementary school and middle school kids. We have high school teen programming. We have college preparation programming. And, of course, as our name indicates, we have a lot of sports as well. And all of those programs attempt to develop kids, but do so with the help of the NYPD. So the children actually get an opportunity to sort of be exposed to the police in a relaxed atmosphere, get to know them a little better. And really, our hope is that the first encounter that a person has with the police is a positive, friendly, safe one, and it just sort of starts a good relationship.
That's what I was going to say, because why is that so important? Why is it so important to foster that relationship with children?
Sure. You know, the police, you know, they have a very difficult job, and I have a long history in law enforcement and sort of know how difficult that job is. And so the tensions can be high just in the nature of that position of patrolling the streets. So if you can have a relationship where the tensions aren't high, where the police officer is a volunteer coach, or even playing alongside a teenager in a sports environment, or maybe helping out in a center with an after-school program, you're now seeing that officer not in a tense environment, but in a nurturing environment. And I think it really helps establish for the kids that relationship, and I think often for the parents of those children as well.
Right. And summertime, of course, you have the play streets and all of the athletic programs. Is there still time for people to get involved with the remainder of the summer?
Yes, there is. Our Play Street program, which is really sort of one of the signature programs that it's over 100 years old, we basically isolate either a street or a part of a park, and we bring equipment there so the kid can just, in his neighborhood, can just drop in, maybe play a little basketball, a little arts and crafts. We staff it with sort of adults that have an education background, and those programs are completely free. So we're open for another couple of weeks on our Play Street program, and kids can just drop in.
You can just drop in if you see it in your neighborhood in the 5 boroughs. And you have a special event on Friday, a Cultural Day. Cultural
Day sort of, I think, kind of signifies, I think, what's great about the Police Athletic League. We have the Cultural Day is participated, the participants are our summer day camp programs. But what we do in those programs is not simply they have a lot of fun, and they play sports and they play games and they go on trips, but they also have a learning component. And this year, the component is each center is assigned a specific indigenous population from around the world. And then Cultural Day, there's essentially a parade where the kids throughout the year have created crafts and learned sort of some significant facts about those people. So I guess the point being that the kids in the summer camp not only are having fun, but they're also learning. And so it's great for a good educational as well. And for the programs that people need to sign up for, especially for the fall, they're going to have to do that soon, right? They are. We have after-school programs throughout the year. We have several thousand children throughout the 5 boroughs, and they should go to our website and sign up, and we do very well with those programs. It's important work, and we thank you for coming in. Well, thank you for having me. And hopefully spreading the word for people who don't know. And for more information about the programs offered by the Police Athletic League, you can head to our website, cbsnewyork.com. Cindy, over to you.
Andrea, thank you.